Shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car. Well, good morning, Tiger fans. Lander Valley High School basketball is on the air. The young men from the Lander Valley Tigers will be facing the young men from the Burns Bronx. Lander comes into this game with a 3-2 record, and the Burns Bronx come in with a 4-2 record. Burns lost yesterday in the first round of the Lander Classic to Cody, 62-54, and earlier were defeated by Lingle Fort Laramie, 49-26. But they have victories over Mitchell, Nebraska, 58-47, Cheyenne South, 57-47. Bighorn 42-39, and Southeast 72-43. The Lander Valley Tigers had a very thrilling game last night, and they defeated the Douglas Bearcats 62-61 in overtime. They also have victories over the Newcastle Dogies 86-36. They lost games to Thermopolis 61-58. And to the Rollins Outlaws 50-48. So this is the opening game of the Lander Classic for Saturday. If you're not doing anything out there in Fremont County, come on out and join us. We've got a lot of room here in the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse and a lot of good basketball yet to come. Later on today at 11:30, it'll be Cody versus Douglas. At 2:30, Lander versus Wheatland. Then the varsity at 4 o'clock, Lander versus Wheatland to close it out. Before we move on, Jerry, much more, I want to say kudos to the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. They had a big victory yesterday at the Douglas Classic. They defeated the Wheatland Bulldogs 60-33. So good on the Lady Tigers. They're playing right now in Douglas against Burns. And then at 4:30 tonight, they will play the homestanding Douglas Lady Bearcats. Well, Jerry, we've seen some pretty good basketball, and I think we're in for a pretty good game right now.
Yes. Congratulations to the girls. I think that's what, 4-0 or 5-0?
5-0.
5-0, and I think they're really going to make some noise this season and hopefully make a good run in those state playoffs. The men's game, I didn't see very much when I tried to scout. Burns, there was just too much going on yesterday afternoon. So they look a little bit smaller than who we played yesterday. So that's good news. Watching them warm up, they got some three-point shooters.
Yeah, they've got several players who are at 6 feet and more. And, of course, the Lander Tigers also have a couple of guys at 6 feet and their tallest guy is Christian Genko, who averages 5.8 points a game. He comes in at 6'6". Then they have Evan Gorney. He comes in at 6'4". He's only averaging 3 points a game, though. And then they have Duggan Kritz at 6'2", averaging 15 points a game. Bryce Hansen at 6'2", averaging 3.2 points a game. Jace Franzen at 6 foot, averaging 1.5 points a game. So they have got some good height on them, and the guys that aren't 6 foot are 5'11". So
yeah, let's hope that
they're right up there.
Yeah, the coach for the Burns Broncos, Daniel Eben, this is his second year. Last year was his first year, and his record was 4-21. And unfortunately, they did not qualify. But I hope that he's going to get some improvement out of his team this year and give the Lander Tigers a good run today.
Well, as you heard Coach Stu Mullins say last night on our post-game show after the Douglas win, Burns is a much improved team. And we can tell that by the junior varsity. The Burns JVs trailed the entire game until 4 minutes to go, and they took the lead over Lander and ended up beating the Lander JV 62-59. So that's a pretty good score there for their junior varsity team.
Yeah, that was a back-and-forth game there, and it looked like Lander was going to make a comeback there at the end. But unfortunately, a young player got a little lost on the court and dribbled over and back and caused a turnover that kind of sealed the game for him. But
yeah, that was kind of with 9 seconds left, little enthusiasm. And boy, I tell you what, he bounded the ball not too hard on the floor about 4 times in frustration, knowing that Lander was trailing by 1 point at that time. And but anyway, that was the JV game, very exciting game. And it looks like the varsity game might be just the same. We're going to be back with more of our pregame show, and brought to you by the Hampton Inn & Suites in Riverton. And we'll be right back after this on KFCW 93.1.
You need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies.
Ernie and Jerry back with you at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse prior to the Lander Valley and Burns boys game here at the Lander Classic. And we also learned last night that Caleb Andrews, one of the top scorers for Lander, he averages 8 points a game, is on holiday vacation with his family down in Alabama. So Caleb will not be with us today. And Quincy Gwinna, who is harboring or is recovering from that ACL surgery he had, will be joining the team in January.
Yeah, about Caleb Andrews, hopefully he was able to watch that Oklahoma-Alabama game where they came back from 17 down. I hope he's having a good time visiting his family. And I always appreciate how Quincy and you have a little dialogue after the game and you check on his status. And looks like he'll be ready to go, you said about February?
Well, in January.
January.
He'll join the team hopefully for that first game on a Tuesday when the Tigers travel up to the Cody Bronx to see the action up in Park County at Schweitzer Gymnasium.
Yeah, he's been practicing after the game, just shooting, working that injury, and hopefully he'll be all right and get back to being the point guard.
So the starting lineup for the Lander Tigers, we're going to have a junior scoring 10.3 points a game, Finn McFadden. We will have a junior scoring 6.7 points a game, Darian Herford, a senior scoring 8.7 points a game, Noah St. Clair, a senior scoring 8 points a game, Paxton Hollingshead. And it's going to be a toss-up between Garrett Romer and maybe Nolan Post get the starting lineup tonight for the Tigers. For the Burns Bronx, they are led in scoring by Duggan Kritz, a 6'2 senior. He averages 15.4 points a game. He's their leading scorer. Also coming in at 10.2 points a game, a junior, is Parker Osner. He is at 5'9". And from there, the scoring goes down quite a bit to Shaw Martin at 8 points a game. He's a 5'10 senior. So they do have some firepower among their top 3 players, and we expect to see the best out of the Burns Bronx today. And they are going to be starting Bryce Hansen and Dugan Kritz. They will also start Hunter Munson. And number 4, Christian Gould, and number 13, Shaw Martin. So their starters scoring 15.4, a senior, Duggan Chris, a junior, scoring 3.2 points a game, Bryce Hansen at 6'2", Christian Gold, scoring at 5.8 points a clip, a 6.6 junior, Hunter Munson, a 5'9 senior, scoring 4.6 a game, and Shaw Martin at 5'10", scoring 8 points a game. He is a senior. And the Burns Bronx are wearing their white uniforms today with orange and orange numbers and letters and orange and black trim on their uniforms. The Lander Tigers will be in their black uniforms with green numbers trimmed in white with green trim down the side. And they're going to go, of course, with Finn McFadden is going to be the first starter for the Lander Tigers. And Darian Herford, boy, Darian had a tremendous defensive night last night. And then, Quincy Grenna is going to make a start today, not January.
Well, he's
so
ahead
I
of
stand
his,
corrected.
He's ahead of schedule. That's
we
excellent.
also have, let's see, Noah St. Clair is going to start. And then, is it Coleman? Yeah, it's Coleman. Brendan Coleman. So we have McFadden, Gwenna, Hereford, St. Clair, and Coleman to start for the Lander Tigers. We've had a different starting lineup every time for the Tigers, as Coach Stu Mullins is still looking for that right chemistry in the team. And the tall guy, Christian Gold, the 6'6 guy, is going to go up against
Brennan Coleman, 24.
Brennan Coleman, yeah. They're Gould a little bit higher. I'm sorry, Genko a little bit higher. There's the tip, and it's going to go to the Tigers. The Tigers get it, and that's Darian Herford who comes with Finn McFadden. And Finn loses the handle on the basketball, goes back the other way. Layup is up
missed
and
the coast to coast.
And not good by Duggan Chris. Here's an outlet pass down, 1-on-2 for Lander. Shots off the glass and good by Brennan Coleman. And the Tigers go up on our Wild Today scoreboard by 2-0 count. Burns with it. There's a shot for 3 from the corner that bounces short. Back on top of the key, Osner with a 3-ball. It's a little bit long, and we have a foul on Lander under the basket. Looks like that's going to go on Hereford, but let's see. 2 players hit the deck there, Hereford being one of them. And they just called it what? Yeah, here comes the official with the foul. They're taking their time.
Yeah, they're looking at each other.
Yeah, it's on Hereford. Their first team foul.
Yeah, both players battling for the ball just got their elbows locked together, and they both went down. So doesn't look like anything was intentional.
Garrett Romer comes into the game for the Tigers. Inbounds pass goes to Martin. Martin on the left-hand wing, back in the corner to Kritz. Kritz looking for some help. Double team, gets it off on the other side to Genko. Genko in the corner to Gould. There's a shot under the basket that rolls in. Nice shot that time by Martin. Martin gets it, and we're all tied at 2, and we have a whistle. And there's a foul on the floor against Burns.
Burns foul, number 13, Shaw Martin, first personal, first team foul.
Okay, first personal foul on Shaw Martin, first team foul. Lander inbounds under the basket. There's Romer in the corner to Herford. Herford's shot for three is off the back of the iron. Not good. Score tied at 2, 6:45 to go, first period. Burns on the fast break down. There's Franzen. Franzen has the ball knocked away.
Quick hands.
It's a turnover. And there's another turnover by Lander. They gave the ball right back. And now a traveling foul on Lander as they were laying on the floor. That was pretty good hustle that time by the Tigers' Quincy Guina. But the ball was on the floor. So here we go. Here's the inbounds pass. Short shot, not good. And a push on the shot by the Tigers. And that's going to be Garrett Romer gets his first, second team foul. And it'll be a shooting foul. So 4.6 points a game. Senior Hunter Munson gets the free throw. Nothing but nylon that time.
Hey, Ernie, it looks like Quincy's back on the bench and he put on his T-shirt. So I'm not sure he's going to go back in this game. Might have been just a little starting job for his reward for coming back from injury and doing so well.
Second free throw is good. Tigers come down underneath. Herford's shot is blocked and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. No, they say it was last touched by the Tigers. So it's a 4-2 game. Burns with the lead. Their big guy, Christian Genko, 6.6 or 6'6". Yeah.
Oh, look at the full court press Lander's set up in.
Yeah, Lander's starting to put some pressure on. Bringing the ball down court is Hansen, and he is fouled by Noah St. Clair. A little too close contact. Third team foul against the Tigers in the quarter. 6:15 to go. Burns 4, Lander 2 on our Wild Today scoreboard. Burns will have the ball in the backcourt. Goes into Hansen. Hansen will bring it into the forecourt on top of the key. Lost the
nice
ball.
Steal.
Stolen by Lander all alone. Garrett Romer lays it up and in.
Yeah, Garrett had a nice steal and went coast to coast and had a nice layup, 2 points.
And we're tied at 4.
No,
and
Finn
there's
with the
another
steal.
steal by the Tigers. Finn McFadden lays it up and in.
Looks like just a replay. They did the exact same play.
Yeah, 6 points for the Tigers, 4 for Burns on 2 turnovers. Lander gets 2 buckets, and there's another turnover. Third in a row by the Burns Bronx. Down court, here's McFadden. Stops from 7 feet, off the glass. No. Fight for the rebound is going to go to Lander. There's Noah St. Clair, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot from 8 feet on the left wing. And the personal foul, Frisco Saunders making the call. It's going to go against Christian Genko, the big guy. It's the second team foul. And at the line is Noah St. Clair. Shot's good. Noah hits the first of his 2 free throws. And Lander goes up 7-4, 3-point lead. He'll have one more, 5:27 to go, first period of play, 7-4 Lander. Now 8-4. Boy, that was about as easy free throw as you could get. Didn't even hardly ripple the cords there on the nylons. So Tigers go back on defense. Parker Oshner with the ball. Brings it across the forecourt. Brings it to the forecourt, I should say. Bounce on top of the key. Goes to Shaw Martin. Martin wearing a headband. He's the only player out there with a headband. Whistle, and we have a foul going to be called underneath the basket, I believe, on Burns.
Mm-hmm.
There's the official to give us the word on that.
Looks like they're conferring and working together, the officials, which is a good sign of the crew.
Well, they haven't made the call yet, and now they're conferring.
Double checking, making sure.
Yeah, personal foul is going to go against Bryce Hansen. Yeah, Bryce Hansen. Okay, that's his first and the third team foul. 5:06 to go here, first period, 8-4. Landers doubled up Burns, and the Tigers have the ball. No pressure by Burns as McFadden brings it down the court. Off to Coleman. In the middle, underneath it goes to St. Clair. Turnaround, hook shot, good. That was a pretty hook shot, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Gary?
nice and smooth.
10-4 our score. Burns with the ball. There's Oshner. Long shot three off the iron. Not good. Rebounded underneath by Martin, and his shot doesn't go in. It almost did. It rolled around. That was Sean Martin. And he'll get some free throws here.
Sean Martin.
Foul goes against Garrett Romer. That's his second, and that's the fourth team foul against Lander. And the shot up by Martin is good.
Yep, he's the only player, like you said earlier, sporting the headband, and he also has a full-grown beard. Only player on the floor.
Romer comes out, and going in is Herford for Lander.
Ernie, since we have a moment, I don't see Pax Hollingshead on the bench there. Is he taking a rest of this game or something?
Well, we'll have to find out, yeah. Next shot is up, off, not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. 10-5 on our WYO Today scoreboard. And underneath, what a beautiful drive by Noah St. Clair. He already has 6 points in the game, and the Tigers go up now 12-5. 4:19 to go. Shot from the corner for three is up, off, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. One on none. Noah St. Clair lays it up and in. 8 points already for St. Clair, and the Tigers grew up 14-5. There's a layup missed on the other side by Genko. Tigers get the rebound quickly down the floor. Here's St. Clair. There's a long shot by Linka. That's good for three. Coulter Linka gets a three ball, and Lander is now up 17-5. And timeout called by the Burns Bronx, and we'll be right back on KFCW 93.1.
Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
You know, I want to remind you, Jerry, that you don't join the Marines, you become one.
Yeah, they're a little bit rougher and tougher than I was, and I served for 8 years in the U.S. Air Force, and I appreciate Marines.
Yeah, they're good dudes.
Absolutely.
And dudesses. We have women in the Marine Corps now, too. Okay, we have a timeout on the floor, just ending, 3:51 to go, first period. And it's Lander 17 and Burns 5. Burns will have the ball out of bounds. Parker Osner, the junior, brings it in. Osner across the timeline, guarded really closely. And there's almost a steal, but it's going to be a foul. And that'll go against the Tigers' Linka.
Yeah, it looks like number 13, Darian, for the Tigers, hasn't let off from his intense pressure defense. He picks him up right past half court and is on him like glue.
15 foul, so Burns will go to the line to shoot free throws. Burns only has 3 team fouls, so they've got one more to give before Lander shoots. Free throw is off the back of the heel, not good.
Into the Tigers lineup, number 5, Nolan Post.
Nolan Post is a freshman.
Yeah, he's been scoring at a pretty good rate, too. He has 6 points a game for the Tigers. Second shot by Osner is also not good. Tigers get the rebound.
That was Finn.
Yep. Finn McFadden with the rebound. All the way down on top to St. Clair. St. Clair drives the baseline. Can't blocked out there. Underneath to Finn McFadden on a give and go. Oh, was that a pretty assist, but the ball didn't drop. But there's a foul on Burns on the play. McFadden was fouled by Oshner as he goes up. That's the 4th team foul now by the Burns Bronx, and Finn McFadden will go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the game.
That was a nice no-look pass by Noah to get Finn a drive to the basket.
And the free throw is nothing but net, so we'll have one more. Oh, this one runs in and out.
But a nice offensive
And
rebound.
There's a great rebound that time by Afton Cox, and he's fouled as he goes up. He'll have 2 points, and their 2-point shot. Christian Genko gets his second, they say first official. I thought he had 2. There's the shot up and good by Afton Cox, another one of the Tiger freshmen. 19-5 now. Here comes that big lead by the Tigers that we've been wary of. Second shot hits the front of the rim, not good. Down court, it's Kritz. Kritz in the left-hand ring goes on top to Martin. Martin goes to the right wing at the elbow now and back into the corner to Bryce Hansen. Hansen drives the baseline in the middle. Genko shots up, good. Now Genko right in the paint that time, gets 2 points.
Looks like he's got a good left hand.
Sure does. There's a shot by Tigers, not good. Underneath the basket, turnaround, good by Noah St. Clair. He has got a sweet hook shot, doesn't he, Jerry?
Yeah, when he gets the offensive rebound, he just pump fakes until he gets him up in the air and then just goes in with a nice little hook shot.
Yeah, here now is Kritz over to Hansen. Hansen to Oshner in the lane, puts up the shot, no. Tigers get the rebound, and falling on the ground and traveling is, who is that? That's
number 2. That's Coulter.
Linka, yeah. Third turnover by Lander. That was a great rebound, but he lost his balance and skidded on the floor, and that's a travel. 2.5 minutes to go. Lander 21, Burns 7. There's a shot for 3 from outside that's banked in by Hansen. Nice shot there, and it's 21-10. And we have a travel on Lander.
I think he caught a pass and just was establishing a possible pivot foot.
Fourth turnover by the Tigers, 2:21 to go, 21-10. Lander with the lead. Inbounds, it goes to Oshner, who will bring it down the court into the forecourt on the left wing. Oshner dribbling the ball, moves top of the key, underneath all alone, and a reverse layup is up and not good by Kritz, and he loses the ball out of bounds. So it'll be the Tigers' ball. 21-10, Lander's leading. That was real pretty behind his back, underneath the basket, hoop-de-loo shot.
He had some airtime, that's for sure. He was floating up there.
Sure did. Here's Herford gives it off to Linka. Far side three-pointer. Good!
That's Nolan Post.
And that's Nolan Post. The freshman gets a 3-ball for Lander. 24-10. From the corner, the answer, not good. Linka gets the rebound. 2-on-2 break. Coleman on the far side. Almost taking the shot, but gives it off to Herford in the corner. Can't shoot there. Back on top to Herford. Herford on the near side to Nolan Post. Post in the corner. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Burns.
Cross-court pass, a little risky there.
Coming into the Burns lineup is Hunter Munson. He was one of the starters. And coming out of the game is their big 6'6" guy, Genko. Garrett Romer now into the game for Lander, and coming out is Afton Cox. So Lander in the forecourt. There's the inbounds to Herford. Back over to Post. On top, Herford fakes the 3, drives in the lane, puts up a 10-footer, good. Darian Herford gets his first 2 of the game, and it's 26-10. Lander with the lead with 60 seconds to go here, first period of play. Down court, quickly, comes Kritz. Ball gets away from him, picked up by the Tigers. Lander with a 3-on-2 fast break underneath. Herford stops, shoots, and it rims in and out, but he's fouled.
Yeah, good position in the key there. He went up, and there was 3 Burns Broncos right around him, so one of them was bound to get a foul.
Yeah, the first foul goes against Munson, and that's the 5th team foul, so Herford will go to the free throw line for the Tigers. He has 2 points. Boy, he had a huge 3 last night against Douglas. Tigers won that game by a single point. Herford at the line, toes the line, shoots, and hits the front of the rim. Not good.
Into the Tigers, or into the Burns lineup, number 13.
Now re-entering the lineup is Sean Martin, and coming out of the game is Bryce Hansen for the Burns Bronx. Herford at the line for his second shot. In the air, good. What was that? Did they whale that? No, not good?
I think a lane violation.
I think a lane violation. So 0 for 2 for Herford there. Oshner in the backcourt getting some pressure from the Tigers. Romer, he's trapped at half court, but gets it off. 3-on-1 break underneath, layup good. Well, the Tigers got caught flat-footed that time, and they had 3 guys down there for Burns, no one for Lander, and it's an easy layup. Here's Herford for the Tigers. There's a long one by Nolan. Post for 3.
Nice.
I tell you, Coach Mullins was talking about the younger players that can shoot the ball. That's the second 3-ball by Nolan Post. 12 seconds to go here, first period of play. Oshner shoots and scores, and he'll have his first basket. And the personal foul is going to go against Coleman. Coleman gets his first. And we'll go to the line. Finn McFadden coming back into the game, replacing Linka.
You can get a little leadership in there.
And at the line, Osner, who is 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3. Shot's not good. Rebounded by McFadden. 2-on-2 fast break. McFadden all the way. Lays it up and in.
Switched hands in midair and went to his left hand off the backboard.
What a sweet basket that was by Finn McFadden. 1 second to go, and they don't get the shot off. And the period ends. And after 1 period of play, the score, the Lander Valley Tigers 31 and the Burns Bronx 14. We'll be back with the second period of play on KFCW 93.1.
Don't Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Well, we played 1 quarter here in Lander. Lander 31 and Burns 14. As the Tigers, Noah St. Clair starting strong, has 4 field goals, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, total of 10 points. Finn McFadden has 2 field goals and 1 for 2 from the line for 5 points. Nolan Post, the freshman, 2 trays for 6 points for the Tigers. And we have a personal foul. It's going to go against Sean Martin, a player control foul. Boy, that happened really fast, Jerry.
Yes.
Right on the inbounds play. So the Tigers will have it out in the forecourt. And it'll be Post brings it in to McFadden. McFadden over to Post outside the arc. Long cross court to Herford for 3. No, off the back of the iron.
Nice offensive rebound, though.
It took him 2 quarters to get into the 3-point range last night, and so we'll see. There's a tipped ball and a steal by the Burns Bronx.
Telegraph pass by Nolan Post, unfortunately.
Halligan comes in on the timeout. Burns has it. There's a shot, rolls across, not good. But Lander's going to have the foul. And I think that might be on Noah. No, it's not. It's on Nolan Post. His first, or his second, and his first team foul here in the second. And Martin goes to the line and nails one. Sean Martin is 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
Well, once again, Lander Tigers open up a big lead and slowly let them come creeping back.
And there's the next.
Free throw made.
So it goes 31-16 as Martin gets both of them. There's another turnover by the Tigers, their 6th. Oshner down court, off to Kritz. Kritz at the baseline, stops, puts up a shot that's good. Oh, Kritz hits it for his 4th point of the game, and it's now 31-18. 4 points in a row here. There's a shot off the basket, picked up by Herford for the Tigers. He loses the ball, rebounded by
2-on-1.
Yeah, and there's we're trading turnovers here as the pass went way over the head of Kritz and out of bounds. So Lander will have the ball.
Underneath the basket, it looks like the Burns Broncos are doing a full court press here.
Post and Coleman come out for the Tigers. Let's see who's coming in. We've got Herford right now. He's going to take it underneath the basket. Shots up, too short. And that was Romer who missed that shot. Burns with the rebound. They come quickly down the floor. Bryce Hansen has it. Ball gets away. Turnover. Lander has it. They come down. Here's Noah St. Clair at the free throw line. Stops. Underneath the basket to McFadden, who's fouled and one.
Nice bounce pass from Noah there right to Finn, who was just breaking for the basket. Had an open lane.
Personal foul is going to be called against Kristen Genko, the big guy, and he has 2nd foul. And that's the 2nd team foul for the quarter. Now Finn at the free throw line for the Tigers. We had a really nice conversation with McFadden last night after the Douglas game.
He's very
Shots
poised.
Up, not good. Hits the front of the rim. Bounces out and a double dribble. So a turnover right away by the Burns Broncs. 6:21 to go, 2nd period. 33-18. Lander with the lead by 15.
Inbounds Finn underneath the basket.
There's the inbounds pass. Noah St. Clair off the glass. He has 12 points in the game now, 35-18. And what do we have? Lander knocked it out of bounds on the inbounds play.
Yeah, that was Finn. A little lackadaisical pass for the Burns Broncos.
Okay, Burns with the ball now. Oshner double teamed in the backcourt. Finally gets it away. Long pass out of bounds.
Another turnover.
Third turnover for the Broncs. 6:06 to go. Timeout called by Dan Eben, of the head coach of the Burns Broncs. And we have a timeout on the floor on KFCW 93.1.
Checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
This season.
Okay. Lander Valley 35 and Burns 18, and Lander will have the ball in the backcourt. Noah St. Clair to take it out. Seen some pretty fancy ball handling by the Tigers this morning.
Yeah. Finn did a little switcheroo in midair with his hand. Kind of looked a little bit like Michael Jordan there.
Here's McFadden down to Herford. He doesn't take the three. In the corner to St. Clair. St. Clair bounce pass underneath McFadden, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. He'll get 2 shots as the basket did not drop. And the personal foul is going to be whistled, against Genko. And that is his 3rd, and the 3rd team foul. And Genko's going to come out of the game right away. He's the big 6'6" guy. Tigers at the line. Finn McFadden Ooh, little short. Hits the front of the rim.
Number 2, Bryce Hanson.
He's now 1 for 2. I'm sorry, 1 for 3 in the game. He'll get one more here.
Number 5, Nolan Post.
Nolan Post back in the game, giving Hereford a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, Nolan Post has 9 points with those 3 threes.
Here we go. Second shot, nothing but net. And the Tigers go up 36-18 on our WYO Today scoreboard. 5:49 to go here until halftime. Kritz brings the ball down court, whistle, and travels. Turnover. That's their 9th, Jerry.
Yeah, he walked in right into a double team there, so Nolan was able to just make him turn it over.
No pressure by Burns as McFadden comes down across the timeline over on the near side to Romer, back to McFadden in the corner. There's a long one by Post. Nope, off, not good. Rebounded by Burns. 2 on none. There's the shot up. Oh, it's not good, but crashing into him. Lander will get the foul. He'll be a 2-shot foul. And the personal foul goes against Finn.
First personal, second team.
Second team foul for the Tigers. And Oshner, who is 0 for 3, will go to the free throw line. 5.5 minutes to go until halftime. 36-18, Lander by 18.
Long delay here. The official's holding on to the ball for some reason. Tying a shoe, looks like.
Okay, there we go. Parker Oshner has the ball. Shots up, good. He'll get the second one. And a couple of replacements come into the lineup. 5 and 3 come out. That's Munson and Franson. Second free throw coming up, and that one's also good. So he gets 2 in a row, and it's 36-20, 16-point lead. Here's McFadden on top of the key. In the middle, St. Clair in the paint. He better get out of there and get a 3-second. On the near side, it goes to Post. Post cross court over to Romer. Now on the near side, underneath the basket to Cox. Cox can't shoot. Back to Post on top of the key. There's Finn McFadden behind his back roll. Is good. Oh, what a nice shot by Finn McFadden. And the Tigers go up 38-20. And a foul going to be called on Lander in the forecourt. And it's going to go against Afton Cox, his first, team's third. 4:52 to go until halftime. Lander by 18, 38-20. Inbounds to Chris. Chris at the free throw line, looking for help. Triple teamed, gets it off to Hansen. Hansen bounce pass over to Kritz. Long 3-ball, good. Yeah, that is a nice 3-pointer there, and Burns now. And there are the answer on the Lander side. Not good. Rebound off the glass and in by...
that was Nolan Post with offensive rebound, Nolan? And he went right back up for an easy basket. Oh, breakaway for the Broncos, but fouled by Finn. Stopped the easy layup.
Goes 40-23.
Tiger foul number 1.
And Finn McFadden gets his second foul. And that's team foul number 4 this quarter.
Yeah, he fouled him from behind. He was tracking down, stopping the easy fast break.
Free throw up, and it rolls around and finally drops in, and that's Oshner. He now has 3 free throws in a row. Linka comes into the game for the Tigers. Coming out is Romer. Second shot is good. Nothing but net. So he's hit 4 free throws in a row after missing 2. And it's 40-25. Underneath the basket. Oh, nice roll. Too strong. Rolls across the basket and out. Here's McFadden on top to St. Clair. Whistle and a travel by Coulter. That'll be a turnover. 8th turnover by Lander. Burns has 9. 4 minutes. We're halfway through the second period. ball game was fast-paced for a while, and it's really slowed down with all the fouls. Here's Martin all the way in, whistle, and a player control foul on elbow. Oh, and he got mad. He's lucky he didn't get a T there. Martin with the foul, and that's his third. Fourth team foul. Boy, if it would have been those officials last night, he would have been teed up. But he had a real strong reaction to that foul. Okay, Tigers come down. Nolan Post with it. St. Clair, Post on top of the key, doesn't shoot, drives the baseline, kicks it off to Herford. Herford whistled 3 seconds. Yeah, he was camped. Herford was camped out in the paint. Both teams now with 9 turnovers. In clear opposition to last night's game, which didn't have very many turnovers at all. 3:48 to go, 40-25. Lander with the 15-point lead. Down court, there's a bounce pass in the corner, goes to Hansen. Hansen tries to back his way in. Stop, shoots. It's off the heel, not good.
Long rebound.
Rebounded by Herford. Herford for the Tigers. Underneath to St. Clair. He can't shoot. Blocked. Handoff, and it rolls off. Not good by Post, but he gets the foul. So the officials are taking their sweet time getting over here to the... They're going to call it on Oshner. And at the free throw line, the freshman, Nolan Post, he already has 8 points in the game, now 9.
Into the Burns lineup, number 20.
And coming back in is Romer. Coming out is Finn McFadden for a rest. Hagan Cowley coming in for the Burns Bronx. All right, second free throw coming up here by Nolan. It's good. 42-25. Post gets both of his free throws, and he now has 10 points in the game for the freshman. Lander putting on half-court pressure.
They trapped him in the side.
Still in the backcourt.
Turnover.
Steal by Lander. Lander setting up a play. On the side, shot for 3 is not good. Rebound up for 2, and that is Post, and he has 12 already in the game. Tigers up now 44-25. Near side, Immel. Immel, and there's a turnover.
Pass it right to him.
All the way down, lays it up and not good, and a foul.
They'll be shooting 2.
And the personal foul is going to go against which player? It's going to go against 20, Cowley. His first 15 foul. So Lander will be shooting. Romer at the line for the Tigers has a basket for 2 points. Takes his time at the line. In and out, not good. Missed the first one. He'll get one more.
Back into the Gunnigan lineup, number 24, Brendan Coleman.
Yeah, Brendan Coleman back in the game for Lander. And he's giving Noah St. Clair a little bit of a blow. Next shot is good. 45 to 25. 20-point lead here by the Tigers. 2:43 to go until halftime. Down court, it's Bryce Hansen. Hansen hands it off to Franzen. Now here's the near side. Kritz puts up a shot. Not good. Tigers rebound. Underneath the basket, grabbing it is Nolan Post. Double teamed. Almost a steal. Tigers 2-on-2. Get down court in the side. There's a 3-ball. No, not
off
good.
Off the rim, but rebounded by number 2, Coulter.
Yeah, Coulter Lenka has it. Back out to Herford. Herford, near side. Here's Lenka for 3. It's good. His second 3 of the game, and it goes 48-25. 2 minutes to go here until halftime, and there's almost a turnover. Bringing it back in is Hansen. Hansen all the way down court to Franzen. Franzen back to Hansen. Hansen on the right-hand wing, midway between the 2 lines. On the near side, it goes to Immel, who lost the handle on it, but it goes in the corner to Franzen. Back out on top. Here's a long 3-ball that's off. Not good. No one there for the rebound but Lander Valley Tigers. And coming down court in the corner on the near side, Romer off to Post. Post doesn't shoot. Now here's Hereford. He's got the lane. Lays it up and in. Darian Hereford gets the 2-ball and it's 50-25. 25-point lead here by the Tigers with a minute to go here in the first half.
Nice double team there. Stop the flow. Another turnover, 2-on-1.
Another turnover, 2-on-1. Taking it all the way. Post goes in. Boy, I tell you what, he's got 8 points in this quarter alone. And 6 before that. 14 points in the game by the freshman Nolan Post. Tigers come down. There's a one-handed shot off balance by Hansen that goes out of bounds. Lander will have it with 36 seconds to go. Lander 52. Oh, I better put his points up there. 52-25. 27-point lead. Here we go. Hereford has it. Tigers probably going to go for the last shot here. Let's see.
I think so. 26 seconds left.
Linka in the corner to Hereford. Nope, here's Hereford's long shot. It's way off. Not good. Still 18 seconds to go. And long down court, out of bounds. That's a turnover, and it'll go back to Lander. Had a good idea. They had a 2-on-1 fast break, but the pass went down to the 30-yard line and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a little over his head. He had to be like Wilt Chamberlain size to grab that one.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Hereford. Hereford with the ball on the near side. Here's Romer for 2. Garrett Romer gets it. And that's the end of the first half of play. And after the first half, it's Lander 54 and Burns 25. We'll be back with our halftime show on KFCW 93.1.
Raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White Dot to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
This holiday season, give your loved ones the gift that matters most, your safety. Whether you're on the road, at home, or at work, take a moment to slow down, stay aware, and take care. From all of us at YDOT to you, happy holidays and stay safe.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Ernie and Jerry back with you at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander, where our halftime score, Lander Valley 54 and the Burns Bronx 25. Looking at our scoring, Jerry, for the first half for the Burns Bronx, they were led in scoring by Duggan Kritz, who had 1 3-ball and 2 field goals for 7 points. Parker Osner has 6 points, and he has 4 of those on free throws, 4 of 7 from the line, and 1 field goal. Also with 6 is Shaw Martin, the young man with the headband. He has 1 field goal, 4 for 4 from the free throw line for his 6 points. 2 points in the game by Christian Gould, who has 3 fouls, along with Martin. They're the only 2 players in foul trouble, and Bryce Hansen has 3 for the Burns Bronx. For the Lander Valley Tigers, wow, how about Nolan Post, the freshman?
Yes.
He had 2 threes in the first quarter. He had 3 field goals and 2 for 2 in the second quarter, total of 14 points. He's the leading scorer at halftime for Lander. Noah St. Clair has 12 on, 6 field goals and 2 free throws. Wait, that's not right.
That's 14, right? Ernie?
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line. 12 points. That's
Nice.
right. And then 10 points by Finn McFadden, who has 4 field goals, and he's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Also scoring for the Tigers, Coulter Halenka has 2 threes for 6 points. Garrett Romer has 2 baskets and 1 for 2 from the line for 5 points. Afton Cox has 1 free throw for 1 point. Darian Herford has 4 points on, 2 field goals. And Brenner Coleman has 1 field goal for 2 points. Tigers led at the end of the first period, 31-14, and they scored 23 points to 11 for Burns in the second period. So the Tigers 54 and the Burns Bronx 25 here at halftime. We'll be right back with more on KFCW 93.1.
A lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Ernie and Jerry back with you at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse for the Lander Classic, our first varsity game of the morning. Lander leading 54-25. And Jerry, your thoughts on the first half?
Very impressive by the young freshmen and sophomores. The 2 freshmen, Nolan Post and Alton Cox, combined for 15 points. And it looks like the two sophomores, Garrett Romer and Brendan Coleman, have combined for 7 points. So good balanced scoring by all 4 of the young players for Coach Stu there.
Well, you know, we've talked about this after each postgame with Coach Mullins, and the Tigers' strength is multiple players in the scorebook. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in the scorebook for Lander, only 5 for the Bronx. And that makes a difference when you've got the backup scoring power. You can take a big lead at halftime. Now, the Tigers have had big leads in all games they've played this year, and they've lost them. So let's see if the Tigers can hold on here.
I think they will. They're just a little bit well-rounded and better passing. And I have to say, the Lander Tigers defense is once again stifling the opposition, and the Burns Bronx don't have any answer for it right now.
Burns had 13 turnovers in that first half, and Lander had 9. Tigers come into this game a 3-2 record, and the Bronx are 4-2. And really nice turnout here this morning at Bob Perry Memorial Fieldhouse. I say we're about a third full, Jerry.
Yeah.
A lot of folks behind us here on the mezzanine up above, but you know, it's a Saturday, and it's Christmas break time, so it's a good turnout of fans for this game, I think.
Yeah, and I think we'll have hopefully a bigger show out at 4 o'clock, because, you know, they are teenagers and they're bound to sleep in on the weekends when they can. So hopefully there'll be a big group here cheering them on.
What do you mean teenagers? Some of these adult folks like to sleep in too, you know.
That's true, but you were here bright and early, and we set up, and we're chomping to go.
We were all ready to go, and we're going to be about 30 seconds away from the start of the third period of play. You're listening to Lander Valley High School basketball on KFCW 93.1 and on our WYO Today YouTube channels. So we're just about 8 seconds away from the buzzer to go off, and we'll see who the Tigers send out on the floor for the third period. And we're going to have Coleman is out there. We have Romer, Hereford, Noah St. Clair, and Finn McFadden. And for the Burns Bronx, we have Kritz is coming out. Genko with 4 fouls. We have Hansen is out there. Shaw Martin with 3 fouls is out there. And we also have, let's see, who am I missing? Oh, I said Genko and Duggan Kritz. Okay. So there's your starting 5 for the second half. Lander will have the ball to start the second half, and inbounds goes to McFadden into the foreground. Over to Romer now on the left wing. Romer on top to McFadden in the corner. There is St. Clair. He lost the ball. Gets it up, and there will be a held ball. And it'll go to Lander. No, it'll go to Burns. So that's a turnover. Just a little bit too anxious with the ball. He made the move before he actually had the basketball in his hand.
Unfortunately, he kept it down low, too, so he's able to just tie him up.
Yep. So Burns facing full court pressure here by the Lander Valley Tigers. Hansen to take it out. He gets it into Martin. Martin races down the court on the left wing. He's trapped. Double team on the far side. Finally gets it away to Genko. Back out on top and around the horn it goes. Hansen underneath. Genko lost the ball. Picked up by Hansen. By Martin. Martin drives the baseline. Can't shoot. But Hunter Munson will, and he gets the first basket of the second half. So Burns scores right away, and Tigers have the ball down court. Ball's knocked out of bounds off Lander. Well, they were trying something there to try to get the ball in the paint, Jerry, and it didn't work. Pass
Finn just led him just a little bit too far, so he didn't have any place to go.
7 minutes to go, third period, 54-27. Lander Valley with the lead. Here comes Hansen now. Trying to get out of the habit of saying here comes, but it's still there. Far side to Martin. Martin underneath the basket to Hansen, or on the baseline. There's a turnaround jumper by Chris, not good. Rebounded, and he got hacked. Late call. the official trailing the play made the call. The official right in front of it didn't do that. Interesting. That was a pretty. I even saw that one from here. Personal foul is going to go against.
I think it was
Martin. That's his 4th foul. Yeah.
That call was beneficial for the Burns Bronx because it looked like we had 3 people ahead of the pack, so it was an easy basket.
Except for the 4th foul on Martin. Here's Noah St. Clair for 3, in and out. Not good. Rebound comes away to Kritz. He crawled the ladder to get that one down court to Hansen. Hansen on the right-hand wing, now to Oshner. Oshner guarded by Darian. There's a shot by Oshner. Off, not good, and it goes back inside to Hansen. Good rebound. There's a shot from way outside. That's good. 3-ball by Kritz. And that's his second 3 of the game, and it's 54-30.
Noah just had a nice layup there, so that was a quick 2-point answer.
There's another shot up off, not good, by Oshner. St. Clair with 14 points in the game now. Down. Oh, and there's a player control foul. Yeah, that was Darian Herford. Herford looked like a snowplow that time. I tell you what, he lowered his shoulder and just ran over the Burns player.
Yeah, that Burns Bronx, he was well established and set, so it was easy call for the officials.
Brendan Halligan comes into the game replacing Genko. And there's a steal by the Lander Valley Tigers. McFadden all the way in the paint, kicks it off in the corner. Herford for 3, no. Yes, it is.
A good bounce. It looked high off the rim, wasn't going to go in, but he must have had a little English on that.
He must have had, and that was be American English, yeah. There we go. Shots up by Oshner, not good. Rebound, Oshner, shots good. So it's another 2-pointer, 58-32 now. Underneath layup, just missed by
that was
the Tigers. Underneath, there's a shot up and rolls off. Tip is good. Nice rebound that time by Parker Oshner, and it goes to 34 for the Burns Bronx, 58 for the Lander Tigers. Noah St. Clair on the right-hand wing, dribbles it on top of the key, moves to his left side in the middle, and we have a foul on Burns under the basket on the ground. So not a shooting foul, and that's the second team foul here of the third. Oh, it's 59. Yeah, thank you. 59-34. Inbounds, Herford. 3-ball, not good. Rebounded by St. Clair. His shot is blocked underneath. Yes, Coleman, 2.
Coleman had position established, so it was easy for him to just catch and shoot.
Timeout called by the Burns Bronx. 4:39 to go. Third period. Lander 61. Burns 34 on KFCW 93.1.
Come from Carpet One because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Ernie and Jerry back with you. 4:39 to go, period 3. Lander with a 61-34 lead over the Burns Bronx. And if you don't know where Burns are, it's down by Cheyenne. There's a long pass down, captured, thrown away. It'll be, they say Lander touched it.
Yeah.
Well, that must have been Herford that has fingers up there to grab it. I thought it was Burns that threw the ball out of bounds. But it'll go to Burns. Oshner to take it out. 4.5 minutes to go here in period 3. There's the inbounds pass. Goes to Hansen. Far side. There's a long 3-pointer. That's good. I tell you what, that is his third 3-pointer of the game. And that brings the Burns Bronx, if I can get the scoreboard back up here, to 37.
Easy basket. Number 24, Brenner Coleman.
Coleman, that for him is his 6th point of the game. 63-37, Lander with the lead. 4 minutes, we're halfway through the third period. Hansen gives it over on the far side to Oshner. Oshner is a junior, 5'9" junior. Whistle, 3-second zone violation. Yeah, camped out in the paint that time was Bryce Hansen, and he got whistled. Romer comes out of the game for Lander. Coming in is Afton Cox. And also into the game is Nolan Post, and coming out is Darian Herford for the Tigers. So down court, here's Lander. There's Post over to McFadden in the paint, underneath to Cox. He doesn't shoot, kicks it out on top. Linka for three, no. Rebound shot by McFadden, not good. And the rebound goes to the Tigers. Noah St. Clair fouled, and it goes in. Noah with 16 points and the foul. Personal against Genko, and that's 4 on him.
Yeah, he just checked back in the game, so he got his 4th foul really quick. So it looks like they're going to leave him in and see what happens.
Shaw, Martin, and Genko both have 4 fouls. 65-37. Noah at the free throw line is 2 for 2 so far. Now the officials are conferring again. I like it when they do that, just to make sure they got the call right, you know?
Nothing wrong with that. It's better to be sure than just...
Right, so they consult with each other, and no changes, and away we go. Either that or they were setting up lunch plans for after the game. Not sure.
I think they wanted to make sure that it was the 4th foul on Mr. Genko, who's 6'6" for the Bronx.
Shot is up, off, not good, and Lander commits a foul on the rebound.
They're bringing
and personal foul on Lenka. So it will be his 2nd foul, and the 2nd team foul on Lander here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
So bringing it down is Hansen all the way. On top it goes to Munson. Munson now over to Martin. Whistle, foul on Lander.
Yeah, the Burns Bronx coach wisely took Christian Gecko out with his 4 fouls. I assume he'll let him sit this period so we can have him for the 4th quarter.
For the 4th period, yeah. Martin goes over to take it out of bounds. No, that's not Martin. That's 15. We'll say, here's Oshner with a shot from the lane. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Whistle and a travel on Cox. Afton Cox gets a travel. Tigers' 11th turnover.
I think his feet stuttered there because he was trying to lead a fast break and ran into the Bronx player who stopped him in motion.
3:08 to go, 3rd period of play. Here's Munson. Munson on the right wing. On top of the arc it goes, on top of the key. Back over to Munson. Now with the ball is Emmel. Turnaround jump shot, in and out. Not good. Rebounded by St. Clair. Lander has a 2-on-1 break. Here's Herford. Shot, no, and he's fouled. A little bit too short on the shot by Herford, but he draws the foul. And the personal is going to go against... goes against Hansen, his 2nd foul. That's the 4th team foul. And Herford at the line for the Tigers is 0 for 2 from the line.
Well, Daring didn't have eyes in the back of his head, but it would have been nice if he stopped on the baseline there and just gave a nice assist to the 2 trailers. They would have had an easy layup.
Shot is good. Yeah, I was thinking just about the same thing. He did. Instead of passing it off, he tried to go in himself.
Yeah, he was rushing a little bit.
But that's okay.
I don't think he knew he had the 2 trailers that could have done an easy layup.
Gets both free throws, 67-37, 30-point lead by Lander.
Oh.
There's the ball stolen away by the Tigers. Another turnover, number 16. All the way down underneath. Noah St. Clair with a behind-the-back layup. Was that sweet or was that sweet? Boy, Nolan's got the moves. Or Noah, I should say, has the moves.
Yeah, they trapped the Burns Bronx player on the sideline, so when they stole it, he just went all the way.
Oshner takes it all the way, coast to coast, for 2. And it's 69-39. Lander with the lead, down to 2 minutes to go now. Here's Noah St. Clair with a jumper from 14. No, not good. Rebounded by the Bronx. Bronx all the way down the floor is Hansen in the corner. Shots up, short, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, Herford.
They're pushing it fast.
Yes, they are. Cross court it goes, underneath the basket. Cox can't shoot. Now over to Herford for three. He thought about it.
Yeah, he did.
Around the corner. Here's Nolan. His shot's a little short. Tip is good. No, tip is not good by Cox, and he's fouled.
Yeah, still a nice rebound there by Alton Cox as a freshman there. He's stepping in and showing his length.
So Osner gets his third personal foul, and going to the free throw line for the second time today is Afton Cox. He's 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2.
Back into the first line.
70. 39. Coming out of the lineup is Jace Franson. And going back in is Colton Emel. Next shot is up here, and it is nothing but net. So Afton Cox gets 2 points. He's got 3 in the game, all on free throws. And 71-39. All the way down, wide open on the near side is Oshner, but he doesn't take he drives into the paint and is fouled. I think it was either Romer or Coleman that got him.
Yeah, it was Coleman with
It was
his body.
Coleman, yeah. So that is the fourth personal foul. 5 team fouls, and Oshner at the line again, and he gets it. Oshner missed his first 3. Now he's hit his next 5. Good free throw shooter. Okay, we have a timeout on the court, and the scores, Lander 71 and Burns 40. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KFCW 93.1.
To make your home feel like new, they will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment.
Now the Burns Bronx at the free throw line. Parker Oshner has 11 points, going for his 12th, Jerry. And it's not good.
In and out.
Nice rebound by Coleman. Gives it off to Post. Post back over to Coleman into the forecourt now. Double teamed. Long pass down court, goes out of bounds. That was too long of a pass.
Little defensive pressure there for the Burns Bronx. Got their confidence there, and they forced Lander into a turnover.
73 seconds to go in the third period. 71-40. Lander with the lead. Far side outside. It's Hansen. Midway between the two lines. He makes a move toward the paint, lays it up, and we have a blocking foul, I believe. Blocking foul is going to be called on, player control foul is going to be on Oshner, and that's his 4th. So 4 personals now on Oshner, Genko, and Martin for the Burns Bronx. So they're playing in touchy territory here. 3 of their starters with 4 fouls. Here's the Tigers down court. Throw it away. And it'll be a turnover. Lander, their 13th.
Yeah, 2 in a row there, trying to get it up past half-court line. It looks like the pressure by the Burns Bronx is flustering them a little bit.
Well, it could be, by golly. You know, they haven't had it all game long. And, of course, we have a younger set of crews in there, except for McFadden.
They'll adjust.
And they will. Inbounds pass to Hansen. Hansen at free throw line, bounces behind him. There's Munson. Munson back to Hansen. Hansen on the right-hand wing, moves on top of the key. Now back on the near side to Kritz. Kritz moves to his left. Ooh, carried the ball, no call. Here's Kritz. Whistle, 3 seconds.
Good defense by Finn there. He got frustrated and
he
shoved
couldn't
off with his elbow.
Couldn't get out of the lane there. So here's the Tigers now. They've got the man advantage, 4-on-1. Hold it up. Long pass, cross court. Now it goes back, almost threw it away.
Yep.
With the ball for the Tigers. Hislink shots up. Good. 3-pointers. Who was that got that? McFadden, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got an easy 3 there. They ran some screens for him, and he was just standing there on the 3-point line and just made an easy nothing but net.
So that's the end of the third period of play. And Lander 74-40. And we'll be back on KFCW 93.1.
You can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all, for every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies.
Okay, sorry about that, United States Marine Corps. You don't join the Marines, you become one. All right, 8 minutes to go in the game. We apparently are having some audio difficulties. We're going to check that out and hopefully be back on the air. Leanne will let us know. There's a floater by Finn McFadden, and that gets the Tigers up another 2 points on the YO Today scoreboard. 76-40 is the score. There's a shot up and good. Goes Kritz. And the personal foul is going to be whistled on Brennan Coleman, his third first-team foul in the period. What do we got? Okay, shot goes up. 43 points as they made the basket. Noah St. Clair, hook shot, up off, not good. Fight for the rebound. Finn McFadden grabs it for the Tigers. Off to Linka for 3. No, not good. And the rebound to Bryce Hansen. There's a shot up, and it rolls off, not good on the other side, not a bounce. It'll stay Burns' ball. Hansen just missed that shot. Okay, there's a shot up and good by Kritz. He gets another 3, and that is 46-76 to 46. Yeah, I see it. Underneath, Finn McFadden. Noah St. Clair for 2. Well, I'm not sure what the problem is. All of our connections are good. Connection's good. And what do we have?
Leanne.
Turnover.
Into the wrong sign-up, number 13, Sean Martin.
I have no idea.
Leanne just said it's at her end, so she's troubleshooting for us at the
Oh,
main
it's
office.
at her end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll get back on soon.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for bearing with us.
Okay.
Too high for the Tigers, Finn McFadden.
We're good back on the air, Ernie.
Burns foul, number 15.
Okay, ML with the personal foul for the Burns Bronx. That's their first team foul here of the second half. At the line, Finn McFadden for the Tigers, and his free throw is off. Goes off to the far side. He has 13 points in the game. Next shot, this one the same way, just off a little bit. And the Tigers go back on defense. There's a ball knocked away. Picked up there by the Burns Bronx. Down court, there's Kritz. Oh, he finally misses the three. Rebounded by the Tigers. St. Clair gets the carom. Down court it goes. Linka has it. On top of the key, drives the baseline. Underneath the basket for Coleman, and he gets it. On the second time, he missed the first one, but got the rebound and got the second shot.
Oh, easy steal by Noah there, and he goes right in for a basket. So quick, easy two.
Yeah. Lander 82-46. This one's getting away from Burns. Here comes Martin. Kicked away by the Tigers and out of bounds.
Yeah, but we were talking like during the break, you noticed that the Burns Bronx are still competing and still fighting hard, and compared to last year where you stated that they kind of rolled over at times.
Noah with 22 points in the game. Here's the inbounds. Martin for a long three. No. Out of bounds off Lander. He'll stay with Burns.
They hit the front of the rim and just careened hard off the Lander Tigers' knees.
So our there's the inbounds pass. Bodies all over the place. Going to foul on McFadden, I believe.
He was stationary. He's
yeah, they're going to call him
surprised.
the foul, though.
Yeah.
They're going to call him on the foul. That's his third.
He's showing some composure there, not jawing with the ref or pounding the floor. So looks like the Burns Bronx called another timeout.
Timeout. Full timeout.
Okay, well, we have timeout on the court. 82-46, Lander with the lead on KFCW 93.1.
Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power.
Okay, back again at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Ernie and Jerry with you here today. And Jerry, the Tigers haven't let up.
No, and they're getting lots of playing time for their young players, so I think it's going to build some momentum for this game later on at 4. Just that the Burns Bronx seem a little bit outmatched, but I do like their tenacity, and they're not giving up, so that's good. And then looks like number 4, who has 4 fouls, the big guy, Christian Gecko, the 6'6", players back in the game.
So is Martin. He has 4 fouls. He has the ball. There's Oshner from the corner. No, it's an air ball.
Air ball.
Pulled out of the air by Post. Long passes thrown away. I tell you what, that would have been 2 for Lander, but Martin gets it back and gets 2 for the Bronx.
Yep, quick steal and a 2-on-1.
(82-48), Lander with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Looks like they're going to run a little bit of weave there and take some time off the clock.
They're trying too many long passes. Here's a shot by Post. No, not good. Rolls across the board.
Oh.
Long outlet pass underneath.
2-on-1.
Shot's not good. The rebound goes to the Tigers. Finn McFadden all the way down to Noah St. Clair. Turnaround jumper is off the glass. Rebounded quickly, and we go the other way. Munson has it. Munson stops behind his back. There's a 3 ball. Good again. I tell you what, Duggan Kritz gets that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 balls by Chris. You can't let that guy alone.
No, he's a bright star for this Bronco team without a doubt.
McFadden under the basket for Lander gets the easy lay-in, 84-51. There's another one by Chris. Wow, that is his third 3 in a row. I tell you what, you got to put somebody on him if you're the Tigers. Down court, long layup, not good. Tip is good. Noah Sinclair gets the tip, and it's 86-54. Tigers with the big lead. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the game. Baseline drive, not good. Ball's bouncing around. Lander comes up with the rebound. That's Post. Long pass down court. Oh, there is a turnover.
Little mix-up on communication there.
Yeah, he was trying to push it, and it didn't go. But here's
no one was in the key, yeah.
Basket by Chris. This is a 2 this time.
Oh.
Underneath and in.
Reverse layup using the backboard with that nice English.
Coulter Linka with the shot. And it's 88-56. 88-56, 3:14 to go on KFCW 93.1.
PlainsPower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Well, let's see. We had a timeout called, and then it was uncalled.
And then they huddled up.
And then they called it again. So we'll be right back.
In DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Ernie and Jerry back with you. Lander 88-56 to Burns. The Bronx have the ball with Bryce Hansen off to Kritz, who's been deadly from the three-point range. There he is again from this side. Nails it. And foul?
Yeah, looks like he got fouled.
Okay, that's a foul on Post after the shot. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go and shoot the free throw for the 4-point play.
All right, so White will have the ball. 88-59. Lander with the lead. Taking it out is Immel. Into Hansen. Over to Immel. The near side. Immel back around the key. Far side it goes. There's Oshner. Underneath Chris. Floating one-hander. No, but he draws the foul with 2:49 to go.
Well, he's not just a three-point specialist there. He drove in.
Coleman gets the personal foul. That's the 4th on Lander in this period. And Kritz at the free throw line for the first time misses the free throw. It's no good. He'll have one more. See, Kritz has 15, 18, 21, 24, 26, 29 points in the game.
He made that last free throw. I'm not sure if he caught that one.
Post gets another 3 ball, and there's one up and short.
Ball.
Here we go. And that was Post with the 3. He has 17 in the game now for the Tigers. That's great performance by the freshman. 91-60. 2:20 to go in the game. In the corner, there's Romer for 3. No.
In and out.
Rebounded by Genko. Down court he comes. gives it off to Hansen. Hansen has it in the corner underneath to Genko. He can't shoot. Blocked out. Back to Hansen for three. No. Lander gets the rebound. Coleman, nice rebound by Brennan. Long pass underneath.
2-on-2, bounce pass.
Cox with the basket. Nice. That was really good teamwork by the Tigers.
Yeah. Tiger just let the defenders go flying by him out of bounds and just had a bounce pass for a layup.
93-60. Oh, my gosh. They got to get somebody on crits. There's another three ball. I tell you what, I'm not sure why they're not covering this guy, but he is just pounding threes. And there's a three ball by Nolan Post. So we're answering threes here. And on the far side, there's Kritz. In the corner, there's a shot up. That's an air ball. Lander, off of Lander, and I think it'll stay with Burns. Minute 12 to go, 72 seconds. 96-63. I know the Tigers bench wants 100 points here, but they really don't need it. But
no, let's not be greedy. Let's save them for the second game at 4.
Oh, what a great block on the play by Afton Cox. He comes down coast to coast in the corner. Here's a three ball. Good by Linka. And it is 99.
63.
Yeah, 99-63 underneath the basket. Here's Hamilton. Shot is up by Kritz. He gets another one.
You know,
holy smokes.
He's reminding me of Steph Curry. I saw him play 3 times when I was in South Carolina. He's got a sweet stroke. He's on fire.
The Tigers have got to put somebody on him. Here we go, 2-on-1. Nice layup is up and in by Hansen. So 99-66. Tigers coming back down the court. Shot is up, off, not good. And there's a foul. Okay, 19 seconds to go. Post will go to the free throw line. 99-68. I don't remember the last time Lander hit the century mark, but it could happen right now.
And
Nolan Post. And there it is. 100 points by the Tigers.
And a big supportive applause by the whole Lander Tiger bench.
And Nolan going up for his another one. He has 21 points. Now 22. 101-68. There's a shot. In and out. Not good. Tip goes to Burns. Shot is up. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers with 5 seconds to go. They're just going to hold on to the ball. And that's going to be your final. Lander 101 and Burns 68. The Tigers are now 4-2 on the season, and the Burns Broncs go to 4-3. And we'll be back with our Click It or Ticket postgame show on 93.1 KFCW.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change a life forever. A DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. Don't drink and drive.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Bears with WYDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our WYDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Okay, final score again, Lander Valley Tigers 101 and the Burns Broncs 68. And tell you what, we've had some great individual performances. Douglas Kritz, who averages 15 points a game, a senior for the Burns Broncs, poured in 36 points, Jerry.
And most of that was in the second half with those threes, right?
9 threes in the game. Hey, Darian, how you doing? Yeah, let's hand this over here. Okay, we'll come right back. Well, we are right back. And what we have right now, Darian Herford. Darian, what did you have for breakfast? I tell you what, you've been just a tiger, pun intended, on defense.
I didn't have much. I just had a banana and a couple of donuts, and that was it. That was my fuel for the game. So
okay,
yeah.
Banana and a couple of donuts, folks. You heard it. You want to be great on defense. That's what you need for the breakfast. Darian, tell me about that. You have been stuck like flypaper on the folks that you've been assigned to since game one of this tournament. I don't remember you being that sticky on defense. Is this just the maturation of Darian Herford?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the work ethic, you know. Mullins loves it. Everyone loves it. And, yeah, just give it my all every single game, you know. And, yeah.
Okay, let's see what you had today. You had double figures, 11 points. And, of course, last night you had that gigantic three that really helped against Douglas. You like to shoot from the outside, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I was off for most of the game, but I banged it whenever I needed to, so, yeah.
Yeah, you came up with that great three right when the Tigers needed it.
Yep.
And today you had 1-3 and 3 field goals and 2 for 4 from the line, total of 11 points. Nice job, double figures. So tell me about the makeup of the team this year. They seem to be pretty cohesive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've seen the numbers that we had this year, and we just, you know, gotta work with what we have and just give it our all every single game. And yeah, I mean, like all these kids they look up to us, and then they, you know, they get their work ethic from us, and yeah, I just gotta really set a good example for them, and they just follow, you know.
Well, you and Noah are seniors on the team, and along with Quincy Gwena and Pax Hollingshead. But look at the scoring for the Tigers. Pretty darn even all the way across the board for 8 players. That lets you win games, doesn't it?
Yeah, just sharing the ball. I mean, like, you know, give up a good shot for a great shot, you know, and just giving the ball to everyone, make sure everyone touches the ball and just get really good shots.
Now, you've been the smallest guy out on the floor. Your rebounding is great. Tell us how you do that.
I mean, I just read it off the rim, and you know, Mullins tells me to crash every single time. So yeah, I mean, just falls right into my hands, you know.
Well, that's also on offense. He likes you guys to crash the board, and on defense as well. Because if they miss the shot, you'll be in a position to get the rebound. Okay.
Yeah, and that's just like fighting for position, you know, and because you can catch them off guard on offensive boards, and like, yeah, just if they don't get a good box out, it's just my chance to fly in there and get a rebound. So yeah.
Well, that's great, and you've been doing that. So congratulations. And Tigers are now 4-2 on the season. You've got one more game coming up here in the Lander Classic. That'll be against Wheatland. What do you know about Wheatland?
I know they got a really good player. They're really solid like every year, and you know, just got to stay mentally focused this afternoon and just really dial it down. When
Okay,
it comes.
you got to go have lunch now?
Yeah.
What you gonna have for lunch?
Depends. Nothing. No, like fast food or anything. I need something good in me, but yeah. Get some good food, maybe take a nap, and get well rested for Wheatland.
Well, that's great. Darian, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great game today and on your great defense. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Darren Herford, who had 11 points in the game, Jerry. And, you know, it's great to see a senior young man like that come up. He's getting a big hug from a relative now. And here comes Coach Stu Mullins. Well, Coach, you said in our first series of interviews that you'd like to hit 63 points a game. Well, did a little bit better than that today. When was the last time Lander hit the century mark?
You know, the boys were asking me about that in the locker room right after the game. And, you know, maybe when Trayshawn and Niehi and those guys were juniors, maybe seniors, you know, we pushed it up there. And you know, what makes it even more impressive is that this isn't a bad Burns team at all. And, you know, we got out to them and shocked them a little bit, but, you know, they played really well against Cody yesterday, and they fought their way back against Powell. And, you know, so we just shot the ball really well. And we knew that going in, that if, you know, we would be probably in most games just with you know, the makeup of our team, but if we shot well, we could really do some damage.
Boy, I tell you, number one, Duggan Kritz of Burns,
36, yeah,
36 points in the game,
the fourth quarter or something like that.
Yeah, he had 7 threes in the game, just unbelievable. I was going like, hey, the Tigers need to get someone in his face, but it didn't make any difference where he was.
Yeah.
He got most of them on the far side and one on this side, but what an eye for that kid.
Yeah, and we switched our defense in the fourth quarter. We went to a zone just so we could work on it a little bit, and we're not ready for that quite yet. But it's good to get it on film, and we can learn from it. But
well, you had a big enough lead you could do that.
For sure. Yep. Yeah. Total team effort. I mean, Pax is sick. He's out today, and Caleb's out, you know, so for those younger guys to step up like they did was huge.
Well, we talk about early season to get the younger kids into the game. Today was a great example. You had, look at Nolan. He ended up 22 points. Afton had some really good rebounds. So it's good to get those kids in and get them real game action, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, and Nolan can really shoot it. Afton really can shoot it too. We haven't got him into a complete rhythm yet, but we will. And so it's just great to get those kids minutes, and we're going to need them as the year goes on. And so really proud of them all.
Well, Darian said he had a banana and 2 donuts for breakfast this morning. And I asked him what was his secret to that real sticky defense he had. So
he had some cheap carbs going in there for a little bit. But we're just trying to survive right now, with injuries and sickness. And, we've got a really tough game this evening with Wheatland, a totally different team that really wants to slow it down and try to control pace that way. And so it'll be a good challenge for us to see if we can speed up the game a little bit.
Okay, and we'll be back for the 4 o'clock game, Lander and Wheatland. Coach, Congratulations.
Awesome.
Great win today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you later on this afternoon.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Very good. Coach Stu Mullins of the Lander Valley Tigers. And let me get back to our scoring summary that we were doing when Darian came. I mentioned that Dugan Kritz had 36 points for the Burns Broncs. Let me count these up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threes that Kritz had in that game for 36 points. He was joined in double figures by Parker Osner, who had 11 points in the game, 8 by Shaw Martin, 5 by Bryce Hansen, 2 points each by Christian Genko, 2 points by Hunter Munson, and 2 points by Brendan Halligan. For the Lander Valley Tigers, and Noah St. Clair was the high point man today with 24 points. He got all but 2 of his points from the field from 2-point land, and he was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 24 points for Noah St. Clair. Nolan Post, Jerry, the freshman, he came up with 22 points. He had 4 3-pointers. He was 4 for 4 from the line and had 3 field goals, 22 points. What a performance by the freshman today.
Absolutely, yeah. The Coach Stu talked about his length, but he's improved all the way around, and I'm impressed by his free throws. He didn't miss any.
Finn McFadden had 17 points. He had, 1 tray, 2 for 6 field goals, and he was 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Coulter Lenka had a total of 11 points. He had 3 trays and 1 field goal for those 11 points. Garrett Romer had 5. He had 2 field goals, 1 for 2 at the line. Also 5, the other freshman, Afton Cox. He was 3 for 3 from the line with 1 field goal. And with 8 points in the game, Brenner Coleman, he had all of his points on field goals. But Coach Mullins told us at the beginning of the year that he's got some really good shooters coming up. And I tell you, with Nolan Post hitting 22, I tell you what, and of course they get great experience in a game when they're way out in front. This is the Click It and Ticket postgame show on KFCW 93.1. We'll be right back with some final words from the Lander Classic.
Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White Dot to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ernie and Jerry back with you as the next junior varsity game is underway right now. And this is the Cody Bronx against the, I'm not sure who this is against. Wheatland, I think. Okay, well, anyway, Lander Valley Tigers are now 4-2 on the season. And the other point I wanted to make here before we close, Lander had 15 turnovers today. Burns had 18. But as Coach Mullins said in the post-game show, Burns is a good team. And Lander hasn't hit the century mark for quite a while. And he was naming the players that were on the team the last time. But I don't remember them because I wasn't doing Lander back then. But, yeah, it's been a while. But the century mark. Remember when he said he wanted to hit in the 60s?
Right.
Yeah, well, 101, that's pretty darn good. And he said this was a good Bronx team, a lot better than they have been in years past.
Yeah,
well,
what you stated last year, too.
Yeah. Well, that's what are we going to say in newspaper business? That's 30 for this edition. We have got another game coming up at about 3:45, 20 minutes to 4. We'll be on with the Lander varsity against the Wheatland Bulldogs. I want to thank General Manager Kevin Shields for the opportunity to do these games. Of course, I want to thank Leanne Sanderson back at the studio for her board operation. A big thank you to all the sponsors who make these games possible. A great thank you to Jerry Muchmore for your excellent help in this season.
Well, thanks.
And well, you're welcome. And I'm Ernie Over, and that's it. Again, our final score from the morning classic here in Lander, the Lander Valley Tigers 101 and the Burns Bronx 68. We'll be back on the air later on this afternoon for the games against for the game against the Wheatland Bulldogs. So right now we're going to send it back to the studio, and Leanne Sanderson. You've been listening to Lander Tiger Basketball on KFCW 93.1.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County.